Here we got the other 37 Chrysler in the shop, and we're getting ready to go over some things. We've been tinkering with her and getting ready to get working on her to tear her down. We fiddled with a few different things, and we want to tune up the motor and get it running pretty good and everything before we start taking this all apart to see if we have to do a rebuild on the motor or if we can just tune her up and get her running real nice. And she's doesn't have much power, so we want to tune her up. I'm just
here it's got.
Here, go ahead, show what you got going on with the distributor, and you know, we're just gonna look at a couple of different things over it. I mean, the motor's pretty clean, but we want to see how she runs and how clean she is on the inside. And we got a good bit of play in her, and we're going to check a few things out and see where we are with things before we tear her down too much. And we'll take the hood and take some things off out of our way and make it easy to work on her. I'll show you as we fiddle with her.
That's actually enough to make that. You can go between two cylinders with that. As much space it's got.
Alright, going over this and checking out stuff. Just normal things. All the joints are just worn out. I mean, it's just going to be normal. When we tear it apart, we'll show you everything, but just seeing some of the stuff going on, it's what all your slop and your steering in the front end. There's nothing there, dude. Go ahead. We're going to yank off the fenders and get them out of our way to work on the motor and tune the motor and take out the inner skirts. We're going to leave the radiator and the front end right there on it. And the cross braces will give us room to work on the motor and tune this up and get them out of our way. And then we'll start tearing her down. But we're going to take her back on the road and drive her around and get her all tuned up before we see what we got with the motor. Oh, going over a few of the odds and ends things on this morning real quick in between. Going to do a compression check on it and see what we have in the motor and a couple other things, and that's about it.
Every time I come to this,
Still what?
we're close, just a little. We're there, it's tight in the back, right on the back.
Might have a burnt spot.
Rotate it a little bit more.
That's it.
Oh, me and the camera suck. There. Totally cleaned all the carburetor off and all down in there. It's just flooded out. The fuel pump they're using just blew out the carburetor, and the carburetor's leaking everywhere. And we're going to get it off, swap it out, and get it tuned up and see how we are before we go farther into the motor. And get all that cleaned out. Oh, done a couple things, switched out the carb, gonna run it with a clean carb and a clean jug of fuel, checked everything, that way we can set everything, see what's going on with all of it.
Okay.
So, that's where we're at, I'll bring you back. Run a little better with the other thing. Nah, that's what I said. We gotta set it and go through this thing. Get it running real smooth.
Well, it's got no choke. It's cold.
No,
so,
I agree.
You know, so
We'll just set it.
without
It'll smooth
choke.
up. Let it warm up. And,
You want to do it again?
yeah.
Okay, close it. Ready?
I don't know if you.
It needs it.
running a little smoother, but it's got a hesitation and a shake to it. We've done a few different things. We got a valve problem, we believe, going on in the front. That's about all we've done with it is, you know, running a little up like that. And see the shake going on? Like it's got a stutter. Can you hear it in the back when the exhaust, Sonny? Run back there.
You can hear the stutter in the exhaust pipe.
So here we have a JW wiping down with lacquer thinner and scrubbing using a scuff pad on the 37 Chrysler Imperial's fenders, getting them down to bare metal. So here we have Charlie doing a little bit of wiring on his Hudson.
Wiring up the dome light.
Under the black paint, there's nothing. Just bare metal here. Surprising.
Fender off the car. Seeing what we have, what we got, what it looks like from the backside. How much work was done to it or wasn't done, and how rusted it may be. Got a big ball peen hammer in here. Another one here. There's another one up there. This one up here is really big. Takes that much of an area. A lot of other little smaller ones, but
It's really about 4 or 5 ball peen hammer looks like somebody didn't pay somebody or somebody's wife was pissed the fuck off because there's no rot in the fender. I don't see any rot in that fender.
even down here to the bottom edge.
Nah, the bottom edge and the
just
lip
clean.
is real nice. That's real good. Looks like somebody just got a little vicious on it. We'll strip it and we'll dolly out the dents and run it on the English wheel a little bit and it'll be all fine. Let's just put it to the side. Let me take a look at this inner wheel well. As he took it off, and you go back here and see. And you come in here in the corner, underneath of the fender, there's a pretty good little rotted out hole. And it's actually pretty like clean. I mean, it's pretty clean. We'll get into that farther. Right now, we're really seeing a lot of mud across the bottom. Across this piece, you'll see that it's all dipped up and wavy across there, and it's just big cracks of mud. It's mud. But that was the same way in both of them. That's typical. The rumble seat, all the water runs down in the back. If they sat outside at any time in their life, they rotted out the back of them. All of them did it. So, all right.
Oh, hello everyone out there in TV land. Harlan here with a quick restoration tip. Just wanted to say, when you're working on your 1930s grill or any other grill, the trim that they sell at your local parts supply store is not correct.
The door jam.
The door jamb trim that's on the shelf at your local parts supply house
Yeah.
is not preferred or correct for your restoration.
But we have the correct piece. I bought another front end and we do have the correct piece. Got a few little dents in it, a couple little bends. Nothing for us to be able to take out and correct. And Bruce is fortunate enough that we found one because a lot of the Imperial stuff is pretty hard to find. We have gotten fortunate enough that we've had some good connections around the country. Oh, you went and grabbed it. Yeah, that's the correct one.
That's
Here,
the
you can lay it
one.
on there. It's got some bends and a couple little things and a little couple dents here and there, but nothing big. It's real nice shape. It's not damaged enough that I can't fix it and make it perfect looking. If you see, it's got a pretty good bend right here and dent. I think it's got another one down here in this corner.
Yeah, right
But
there.
they're all workable. The rest of it's in real nice shape along this side. It's got the same bend right here and right here. And the center of the piece that I got was bent in the middle like somebody had pushed a car with it a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it's workable.